Hello and welcome to episode 353 of the Daily Sales Message Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. If you're new around here, my name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell for a living, and for me that comes in two distinct parts. First of all, you have to have a clear sales message. People have got to understand what it is you're trying to sell to them. And secondly, you need selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and comfortable and confident in a selling situation. In today's episode, we're talking about a panacea, a cure-all, something that people rely on to try and get out of most tricky situations in selling. And when I say tricky situations, I mean they're not selling enough, essentially. And it's discounting. You can't discount your way out of most problems. You can't discount your way out of most problems, but lots of people think that it's a cure-all and it helps. Discounting is not for attracting new buyers necessarily, in my opinion at least. It's more for converting people who are thinking about buying, but perhaps money was a bit of a barrier. But it's certainly not a cure-all. So if sales are slow, slashing your prices and having a discount sale to try and attract more people in isn't very likely to work. What will happen is you'll feel rubbish because you're selling things at a lower profit margin, so you make less money. Your buyers are buying at a lower price point, so it erodes their kind of perception of the value of your offering, and it doesn't really work. Even if people did buy from you, in the long term, they now have a lower perception of your price. And think about a company like Apple, for example. They don't really discount at all, do they? And we kind of respect them for that. And then if you think about, particularly here in the UK, some of the sofa companies that are here in the UK, they discount all of the time. And we've got no respect for their pricing, and we think, well, I'll never pay full price for this. There'll always be a deal on. And that's the long-term impact. So you can't discount your way out of all situations in sales and selling. Discounting isn't a panacea, it isn't a cure-all. Just be careful. The next time you need to close some deals, you need to find some more people, and you find yourself thinking, well, if we just took some money off or did this, it might work in the short term a little bit, maybe. But in the long term, it's probably not going to put you in the best position to succeed. Right, that's it for another telling off edition. I'm really sorry. There's another telling off edition of the Daily Sales Message Podcast. Tomorrow, we'll have a slightly more uplifting edition in 354. A particular style of selling. It varies slightly from person to person. It depends how you interpret it. But from my experience, it's a very effective thing to use. It's kind of like a guiding star, North Star. So you know in any given selling situation exactly how to behave, but we'll cover that in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hop on over to LinkedIn. You'll find me there, James Newell, Clear Sales Message. Connect with me there, shoot me a DM. It's always nice to hear from listeners and viewers from around the world. Right, that's it. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for a more uplifting edition and a less telling off edition of the Daily Sales Message.